Workflows really give you the power behind the Invelo platform. This allows you to do any type of automation that you want in any one area of your database. So whether it's prospects, leads, deals, or even contacts, you can create automations. Okay, I already have created a couple of workflows, so let me just show you some examples and the power behind workflows. So the first is new lead. So these three are set up so when a new lead comes in, I'm going to auto assign them based on certain filter criteria. Okay. Another one is that anytime there's a new prospects that comes into my database, I'm going to assign it a rental or rehab investment strategy based on the location of that record and the property type of the record. Okay, and finally, and the most important way to use workflows is through lead follow-up automations. So it's no surprise that most deals happen through following up. And if you do not have a good follow-up system and really an automated way to do this, you will miss a lot of opportunities. So this gives you the ability to create many different use cases and lead follow-ups as you want to make sure that leads do not fall through the cracks. Okay, let's go in and create one of these, and I'm going to start with a property record. Okay, the first thing you need to do is start with a trigger, and you can utilize this in one of two ways. You can create filter criteria to specifically select what you want to automatically come through this workflow, or you don't have to set that at all, and you can always manually enroll any property record into this workflow. Okay, we're going to set a filter condition, so we're going to say created date is today, and the lifecycle stage is lead. So that's saying any new lead that comes into my database today, go through this workflow. And again, today is dynamic. So when tomorrow, it's going to automatically update. It knows what date it is. Okay, I'm going to click on save. And then right here, you can enable this so records do not, won't re-enroll. So this is already set as default, but if you do want records to re-enroll into this campaign, you would just select this. So every time that record kept on meeting this criteria, it would automatically enroll in this. Okay, I'm going to keep that off, and then I'm going to add the plus in action. So you can see we have many different actions that you can add to this, and there is a few that are coming soon. But you can see you can update property details, you can add and remove lists from a record, you can add and remove tags, you can create tasks, send text messages, emails, you can create delays, you can send to third parties through a webhook, you can enroll into other workflows or enroll into other campaigns. Okay, there's many different ways to do this. So let's just say that we're going to just start with the simple one and just say when a new lead comes in, I just want to create a task to new lead, call this person. Okay, so it's going to be call the person. So it's going to be a task type of call, and I'm going to do 0 because I want this to be immediately done, and I'm going to assign it to Justin. Okay, and I'm going to save. And again, text messages and emails, you can use templating, our template system, and you can create delays or anything like that. For right now, I'm just going to create that. I'll create an update too as well for the property. So I'm going to say the record status is new. Okay, so when a new record comes in, I want to assign or set a record status of new, and I want to tell assign a task to Justin. Okay, I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to review it, make sure everything looks good. And now you can have the ability to clone or delete, but I'm going to click on activate. Now you're going to see this message here. So it says one record currently meets the enrollment criteria. Do you want to enroll this record, or do you just not want to enroll this record and just do it for all future records. So I'm going to click on yes and then activate. So this will automatically enroll that existing record into this workflow and push them through. Okay. Now if I click under enrollments, you'll see the property that already got pushed through, and you can see the status right here is enrolled, when it got enrolled, and you can even view the details. So you can see it's currently enrolled, and then it's going to go through the natural progression and steps to complete it. And you can always unenroll a record at any time. Okay, if I click back and I go into one of my active ones that already have kind of information in there, you can see in the overview tab, you can see when it was created, the last time it was updated, and when enrollments and how many completed or how many unenrolled. So you can get a high level understanding. You can also pause workflows at any time if you want to pause it for a certain reason. Okay. So again, the other way is you can manually add records into any workflow that you want. The ability to manually add records is always going to be standard on any of our workflows. So you can go into your leads or prospects database, and you can either select a few, click on enroll into workflow, or within a record, you can click on enroll into workflow.